Today, I'm diving deep into the $1.42 billion United States dollars airline fraud case and trying to uncover exactly how it happened. Can I piece together this mind-blowing scandal? Airline fraud is a significant problem that affects not only the airline industry but also consumers. The scale of this issue is staggering, with millions of dollars lost every year to fraudulent activities. It's a problem that has been growing in recent years, and it's essential to understand its impact on the industry and the people affected by it. This particular fraud case is one of the most significant in recent history, with a whopping $1.42 billion United States dollars stolen. It's a massive scandal that has shaken the airline industry to its core, and it's essential to understand how it unfolded. The scheme involved a complex web of individuals and companies, all working together to defraud the airline of millions of dollars. The implications of this fraud are far-reaching, and it has damaged public trust in the airline industry as a whole. The fraud scheme was masterminded by a group of sophisticated criminals who used their knowledge of the airline industry to exploit weaknesses in the system. They created fake companies and individuals, using them to book flights and then cancel them, pocketing the refund money in the process. The scam was incredibly clever, and it took the airline months to realize what was happening. By the time they did, the damage had already been done, and the fraudsters had already made off with millions. As the fraud continued to spiral out of control, the airline's losses mounted, and it became clear that something was seriously wrong. The airline security team worked tirelessly to try and identify the source of the problem, but it wasn't until they received an anonymous tip that they were able to uncover the truth. The tip led them to a small group of individuals who were behind the fraud, and from there, the authorities were able to take swift action. The moment of truth came when the airline security team finally uncovered the identity of the fraudsters. It was a tense moment, and the authorities moved quickly to apprehend those involved. The airline also took swift action to prevent any further fraud, implementing new security measures to prevent this type of scam from happening again. The reactions from authorities and the airline were swift and decisive. The airline has promised to do everything in its power to prevent this type of fraud from happening again, and the authorities have vowed to bring those responsible to justice. It's a massive scandal, and it's clear that it will take time for the airline industry to recover from the damage that's been done. In the end, this fraud case has taught us a valuable lesson about the importance of security and vigilance in the airline industry. It's a stark reminder that fraud can happen to anyone, and it's essential to stay one step ahead of criminals. By learning from this case, we can all work to create a safer and more secure air travel industry. What do you think about this massive fraud case? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to check out our other video on airline safety and fraud prevention.